Welcome back to another episode of FemRap Politics. We have so much to discuss. I've been putting off on recording this video because it's a lot. It's been a lot going on since Cardi B dropped her second album. Am I the Drama? And indeed, she is the drama because ever since then, the internet has been ablaze with all of the with several female rappers taking it upon themselves to respond and to react to the shots that she threw back in her album. So, in this video, we will get into what's going on between Cardi and JT, Cardi and Lotto, as well as Cardi and Bia. I don't know how long this video is going to be, and I might break it up into several parts. Either way, I really would encourage and love it if you stayed with me throughout the whole video, especially for those of you who are looking for longer form content from me. So thank you so much for being here. Make sure that you guys like the video, but also turn on that notification bell when you subscribe so that you never miss. You never miss, and you the first to know when I motherfucking upload, bitch. All right, we got we got a lot to get into. All right. So first up, we got Cardi B versus JT. The issue here is that JT's disses were taken out off of the platforms probably a day or so after she released them. Now, there were rumors that Cardi got the disc taken down, and Cardi denied those rumors. I just had to look it up. So, Cardi comments on a post when fans are saying, well, you got it removed. And Cardi says, Def didn't got it removed. LOL. Well, she didn't say LOL. I'm saying LOL. And I believe Cardi. You know why? I feel like people really want to paint like Cardi like as this bad person who like does shit, and she definitely might be. I ain't denying that. But one thing you can't do, like here we're talking about business, right? And that's actually how I want to frame this conversation because that's why it's taken me so long to make this video because I'm so tired of like the drama and the back and forth on social media. Like I don't care who we're talking about, it's corny to me because get in the motherfucking booth, okay? So that's why you're gonna hear me like going in on JT in this segment because JT been so fucking annoying. Like honestly, like I don't know what it is with y'all Sagittarius women. Like, bitch, do what it is you gonna do. Like like shut the fuck up. Like what? Anyway, I believe Cardi in saying that she did not get the disses removed because you can't just go and tell somebody to take down music because you don't like them. That makes absolutely no sense. So I actually think it was more probable that like I don't know, JT's label removed the disses. People were saying the disses only got like 25,000 streams in its first day. I think I may have saw a screenshot of that. And that's on par for JT. Like it's no shade. And this is coming from somebody who fuck with JT. I listen to Ran Out every day, several times a day. That is my song. Even though I don't be liking shit when JT preview it, but it be taking a while to grow on me. Right Now is one of the best female rap songs of the year, and y'all be sleeping on her. And I also don't like how people be abandoning these girls, JT included, just because Nicki don't fuck with them. But I'm gonna get on JT for that too as well. So fuck all of the receipts, that I was gonna show because I have a lot of shit to say. And one of the things that I can't forget to mention regarding JT and Cardi is that there seemingly was some tension because JT was offered to be on WAP with Cardi and Megan ended up on it. I guess she thought Megan was a better fit. We know that JT and Megan used to be friendly and probably after that it was no longer. So I keep forgetting about that detail, but I want to mention that because, as I always say, like these girls and a lot of people in the industry don't be having beef for nothing. A lot of the beef is rooted in business and the politics of the industry, which is why my podcast and playlist is called Fem Rap Politics because we analyze the way these women move based on the business and the politics of the business. And yes, it leads to the disagreements and the drama. So that's why when we talk about these things, I want you guys to come with a more, educated perspective. I am not your regular YouTuber that's going to sling mud all day with the back and forths and shit like that. I don't know if you know me. Well, we don't know each other. But what you do need to know about me is that I have several degrees. Okay. So I'm not none of these basic ABC ass YouTubers. Oh, she said this, she said that. Don't give a fuck. What's really the issue here? Let's get to the root of the issue. So we know that JT and Cardi B don't like each other. That's totally great. Totally fine. I don't like all of the social media shit that JT's doing, and when Cardi does it too, I say the same thing. JT was going off and crashing out on Cardi during the same time that Nicki was doing it as well. I saw some of you in my comments of the last video I made between JT and Cardi B talking about JT and Cardi was going back and forth between Nicki and Cardi even started. And yes, that definitely could be true. But my thing about JT is that if you see Nicki going at it with Cardi B, bitch, step the fuck back because you now are starting to look like you swinging with Nicki, like y'all jumping her or whatever, and Nicki still don't give a fuck about you. And I'm sorry, but I had to put it in here. Where the receipt? So Nicki was going off on Cardi B, Barney B. Somebody said, post you and JT together to silence Santana. He swear you don't like her. Nicki said, I ain't posting shit. Fuck JT. I ain't going, I ain't getting into that. And when JT dropped her diss tracks to Cardi, Nicki reacted with a gif or something, but she ain't say shit. And I'm glad she didn't because everybody needs to be able to fight their fights on their own. Nobody need to be jumping in for everybody because I believe that all of these women are strong enough to go against each other one on one. Now, yeah, that's why JT been annoying me with the social media stuff, the back and forth. She was still tweeting at Cardi after she put out the diss tracks and the diss tracks got removed. So I put up JT like, yo, why don't you address, if you're gonna be tweeting, at least address why the diss tracks got taken down. Like tell us why. Because bitch, I was listening to it. All right. Because when everybody was saying it got taken down, it was still up on Spotify for me. So I was still listening to it. And I don't like them either way. But the fact is that I was supporting, I was still listening to it. So let us know why it got taken down. They painting a narrative saying that it was Cardi. Of course, JT gonna let that narrative fly because it is advantageous to her and not to Cardi. So, I guess that's fine or whatever. But bitch, then shut the fuck up, like shut up. Then Cardi was trolling JT in the club with throwing money, 25,000, and that's the amount of streams allegedly that JT songs did in the first day. And I don't know, I ain't really had no problem with it for real, for real. Like I was here for it because yeah, shut the fuck up, like seriously, like come on. It was funny. And JT got to stop calling people a flop because, like I've been saying in all of my videos, JT ain't never gonna do Nicki and Cardi numbers. So she got to be careful with that flop word. Yeah, she more of a niche artist, a niche rapper, and stuff like that. But that's cool. Like I said, I fuck with JT, but just because I fuck with you, don't mean I'm not gonna tell you the truth. So you bitches, like stay with the other drags, like maybe the ugly drags or whatever. But don't be doing too much. But yeah, anyway, that's just how I feel right now. And I just wish that JT would just shut up, leave it alone, leave all the drama alone and stuff like that. Like even before I started liking JT, that was the biggest problem that I had with her is that she is constantly going off on social media. And as someone who follows JT really closely behind the scenes, like on Snapchat, I like her because I've gotten to know her personality over the past year or so, and I fuck with it. She's dope. JT is very dope when she's in her own corner and just doing her and living her life. Is when she does something and now it's on social media and people are commenting about it and she's trying to defend herself, but it comes off as aggressive and then she ends up insulting other people in the process. And that's why a lot of people think she has a stank attitude and people don't like her. But if you really come and just like observe her in her own element, JT is a cool person. Like I would hang out with her and stuff like that. So that's why it's like that's why I these days I really don't be here for her going off on social media because I know that she is so much better than that for real. And yeah, maybe Cardi be doing behind the scenes that triggers people a lot, but like y'all gotta get it together. Like y'all gotta package y'all message together better and shit like that. So that's all I want to say for now. I hope nothing develops in the situation. I hope everybody goes their separate ways and shit like that, and stop crashing out over a song that's already out. Like it is what it is. But I respect JT though for getting in the booth. But it just wasn't hidden, and that's fine. The most important thing is that you got there and you tried. A for effort because you gave us two songs, so that's dope. All right. So JT, I'm gonna see you on Snapchat. But for now, please shut the fuck up. Everybody else, let me know how you feel about the situation. JT going off on Cardi B and Santana on social media. Cardi B trolling her back. And please like the video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.
It's your girl Vina Love, the Harlem Princess, your favorite princess, and this is Destiny Villa.
Period.